Yeah, so a book about an author. So excited. I'm gonna be honest, the cover got me. It screamed May. The pages are Bible thin. I need me a Jamie Fraser. She also is like, I get my groceries delivered so I don't have to see a single human being. I read a lot of books, and I was like, me. Hello, book friends. Happy Monday. Welcome to your new weekly reading vlog. Hi guys. So you may be like, Kaylin, you sound a little funny. Yeah, that's because I'm recovering from the flu. I got the flu last week. It is now Monday, obviously, and I've been sick for about 5 days, and we're feeling better, which is great. I'm still like not feeling 100%, but we're like probably 80%, which is great, and I feel fine enough to welcome you to your new weekly reading vlog. If you guys watched last week's weekly reading vlog, I'm so sorry for the lack of content. And I fully understand if it doesn't get the best views because it is short and there is not a lot in that vlog because I got sick halfway through the week. So anyways, I am here for the TBR and tell you guys the plans. So the plans for this week, I don't have any, like normal. I don't really have any plans, or at least I don't think I have any plans. The weather is so bad in Ohio. I don't know why. It's May 1st and it is rainy and it is cold. This is the time of year that like I want to go do stuff outside. Like I really want to go visit like some nurseries. I want to go to parks and all that, but it's just like cold and I don't want to do that when it's cold. So I don't know, maybe if the weekend warms up, I'll go to like a nursery or something. It is my parents' 39th anniversary. They've been married for 39 years on Friday, which happy anniversary, mom and dad. If you're watching this, they're not, but if you are, happy anniversary. So I don't know, we'll see. Maybe I'll do something for them, like take them to dinner. I don't know. But anyways, the TBR looks a lot like it did last week. So we have the main focus, which is Chain of Iron. I am on page 156. I think I tried to read a little bit on Friday, but I was just too sick to even concentrate. So hoping to read about 30 minutes of this week, like daily. So with that, and then I have 2 books. I'm gonna do a chapter taste test with you guys and see which one I like better. But we have The Night Circus and we have The Beautiful. Both of these I have seen go around like when they were at their prime, when they were popular, but I still see people talk about them, so I wanna read them because I've been in a YA fantasy mood. So that's about it. I'm cooking some ramen noodles because I have not had anything to eat since solid since Sunday midday, and then the stomach didn't agree with it. You can put 2 and 2 together. So I have not had any solid food since then. So I've had water, lots and lots of water, but I'm gonna try to have some ramen noodles because my stomach doesn't hurt today. I feel kind of fine, so I'm gonna try, but that's about it. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I probably will not read at all today. Today is just going to be sit on the couch and watch Outlander all day. You guys, I'm on season 5. I am on season 5, and I started Outlander this past week. Only reason why I'm that far into it is because I was sick and I had nothing else to do, but I am really liking it. And I know the 7th season, I think the 7th season is the final season, which I'm really sad about. It comes out in June, so I'm hoping to be caught up. I should probably be caught up by then. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna go do, and I will update you guys when I have things to update you guys with. Hello guys, happy Tuesday. I sound worse than I feel. I'm feeling a lot better. I'm just very tired and still a little congested. I did go to work today, but luckily one of my dogs canceled, so I wasn't there that long, which I think was a blessing because I don't think I could have done a full day today. So I was home by 2 o'clock. It's now 3 o'clock. I edited and I'm currently exporting last week's weekly vlog, which I just want to say the thumbnail for last week's weekly vlog is so weird and I'm so sorry. Reason being, I just didn't take a thumbnail with me having the flu, and I didn't have time to take a thumbnail, and I look like this, so I wasn't gonna take a thumbnail looking like that, so sorry. But I actually have a package, and this is from Chamberlain Coffee. They kindly sent me these items, which pinch me. I'm sorry. I have worked with them before over on TikTok, and I'm working with them again, and I'm allowed to show them because these products, I believe, are already out. I have to film a TikTok video with this, like, just showing the product and all that and how you use it, which I'm gonna do like a day in the life over on TikTok, I think, is probably, or like a reading routine, something like that. Sorry, I did not mean to wave the knife at you, but the flavor of this coffee is, I have been trying to get my hands on this flavor. It's always sold out, and I'm really excited they came out with this because I think this idea is genius. And they sent me 2 things. So first thing they sent me, I'll show ya. So they actually sent me the mug, which is great because my lovely cat knocked it over and broke it. So the fact that I now have a new one is great. So this is for cold beverages only, and I am actually not an iced coffee person. I'll drink it if it's there. That's a lie. I like an iced caramel macchiato, but that's about it. I'm a hot coffee drinker. Tell me if you're hot or iced. I think most people are iced. I feel like I'm the weird one for loving hot coffee. I love hot coffee. It's just something so cozy about it. But that is for cold beverages. So I'm wondering if I have to make like a cold brew, which I don't know if I have anything to make it in. I don't know. And the product that they came out with was their single serve little coffee bags and the Sweet Otter cake batter blend. So it says vanilla buttercream frosting, and basically these things are super cool because let me open it up. It's like a tea bag, but it's coffee, and I just think the whole aesthetic of Chamberlain coffee is so cute. I love it. But basically, they are single served, and you can have them hot or cold, I believe. Yeah, so for the hot, you basically just let it sit in a bag of hot water, and you brew it 5 minutes or until your desired strength. And then this you have to place for 12 or 24 hours over water, in water, and then serve over ice. So yeah, I'm thinking maybe I'll do a cold brew, but we have a little setup like this, which is so cute. I can't smell anything. I don't know why. I just tried to smell it. I would love to be able to smell it, but currently I can't smell anything. Yeah, but that's it for that. That is the exciting package I have. I did order my book of the month books, which should come in. It says like the 4th, which I think is Thursday. So whenever those come in, I will show you guys what I got because I actually forget. I know I got the new Taylor Adams book, which I'm really excited for, but I forget the other one I got. But because I haven't really been wanting to pick up a book, well, not that I haven't been wanting to, I've just been ill. I think I'm going to start with some manga. So I forgot I had these, and I forgot I was reading this manga series. So I have Tokyo Ghoul Volume 5 and 6. And I think I'm going to sit down now and do a little reading, which I'm excited about because I kind of missed this series. And if you don't know what this book is about, is we're following this guy named Kin, and he is like your average college student, and then he gets bitten one night from a ghoul, and now he has to like live half human, half ghoul his life, and like hiding his ghoul self. And he's a hybrid, I guess I should say. That's all that is. It's pretty interesting. If you guys are looking for a new manga series, I would definitely go with Tokyo Ghoul. That's all my updates. I am gonna sit down and read. Actually, first I'm gonna do the dishes because I really need to do the dishes because I've not been doing them because I've been sick, and I will catch you guys later. hi besties. I actually just sat down and read both of these volumes, as you saw in the B-roll, and I actually forgot how much I really enjoy this manga series. I did read volume 5 a while ago. I just didn't remember, and I actually didn't remember until I got to this part, like halfway through the book, and I was like, this looks really familiar. Am I having deja vu? I'm like, no, I've read this before. But yeah, I actually really did like these two. I liked this one a little more than this one, but the ending of this manga, I'm like, where is the next volume? I need the next volume right now. But that will have to wait. Actually, these are, funny enough, these are actually my brother's manga. He went through a really big manga phase. And when he moved out of my parents' house, he left them all there. And I don't think he even remembers that he has them or cares that he has them. And they're just sitting in a shelf in his old bedroom. So I've been like slowly taking them. So I think I'm just going to take the rest of them. Nick, if you're watching this, I know you're not, but thank you for the manga. Even though I didn't ask you, thank you. It's what I get, okay? I'm your older sister. Just kidding. So yeah, it is actually 7 o'clock, and you guys, my head, it's not pounding or hurting. It just feels like there's a lot of pressure. You know, when you're sick and you've had sinus stuff, like the pressure that you feel in your head, that's what it feels right now. And I'm like, it just came on when I was like probably maybe like 10 pages away from the ending of this manga. And I was like, whoa, what is that? What am I experiencing? And it's that. And as the day goes on, I'm just not feeling great. And I know it's because I went to work today and I didn't take another rest day. I feel like if I would have taken a rest day today, I would have been in a much better position for tomorrow. And I'm kicking myself in the butt for doing that because now I can't. But my work week is not too crazy like the rest of this week. I only have tomorrow and Thursday, so literally 2 more days. It's not a heavy work week. So I'm going to make my nighttime Theraflu. It's about 7 o'clock. And I'm going to watch an episode of Outlander because I've really been enjoying Outlander. And you guys, I have watched probably 4 seasons of Outlander this entire weekend. Because when you're sick and you have nothing to do, Outlander, like literally I was waking up like Sunday especially is when I blew through like 3 seasons. No, I'm just kidding. Was it Sunday I blew through 3 seasons? Or 2 seasons? 1.5. I don't know. Friday I knew I blew through like 1.5. Like you know what? It doesn't even matter. I'm on season 5. I'm almost done with season 5. And that means season 6, I have to get Stars because it's not on Netflix. I have to get it on Stars. Season 7 comes out in June, and they're doing 1 more season, and that's going to be the ending of Outlander. And I kind of low-key want to read the series because, hang on. Was it in 2021. Was it 2021 or 2022? When did I move in this apartment? I spent 2 birthdays in this apartment. I moved in here the ending of 2021. I don't know why I needed to think about that so much. And one of my goals in 2021 was to read Outlander. Obviously, that did not happen. I read the first book. I read Outlander itself. Can we just take a moment to look at these books? The pages are Bible thin. I kind of want to read this series. Like I want to start it over again. Like I want to read Outlander. Do I do that to myself? I don't know, but I really want to. I really want to read all the Outlander books that are out before the 8th season, the final season. So I think I can do that. Probably the 8th season won't even come out until who the heck knows what year, probably 2 years. They also have a Lord John series. I love Lord John. If you guys have watched Outlander, Lord John, I love him. I also really love Murtaugh. And I really like, of course, Jamie Fraser. I'll put a picture of whoever, Jamie Fraser, like the actor. I forget his name right now, but I'll put a picture of him right here. I need me a Jamie Fraser. I need me a Jamie Fraser, okay? This is your sign to start Outlander if you haven't. And I know I talk shit on Outlander. I said, I think you're either a Game of Thrones person or an Outlander person, which you could be both. But I think they're totally different, so it's really not fair to compare them. And I'm said it, and I apologize to everyone who voted on my poll that I made you vote against them. I'm so sorry. You can like them both because they are very different. Outlander is more of a historical romance. And Game of Thrones, we all know Game of Thrones. We know what Game of Thrones is about. So this is more of a historical romance. So everything in me wants to start this book right now. Everything in me. Maybe I won't. No, because I'm in the middle of Chain of Iron. Not in the middle. I'm literally under 200 pages into Chain of Iron. And I need to read that series. But everything in me wants to read this. And the thing with watching the series is I'm usually the type of girl that's like, read the book before you watch the series. But I think with this series, because you get to visually see them and like hear their voices, I think it'll make it easier to read these books, because when I first read this book, I have never seen Outlander. I never watched it. I did not know what the characters looked like. I did not know anything about it. And it was very hard to get through because it is a historical romance, and I'm not a historical fiction type girly at all. I don't really read that. I don't want to say I don't really watch it, because Bridgerton. But is Bridgerton really, like, that's like a modern day. Anyways, so now knowing what I know, like, I need to read this. So I don't know, maybe we'll start Outlander this week. But just to, these books, she ain't playing around. Miss Ma'am ain't playing around with her page count. So Outlander is 627 pages, okay? Dragonfly and Ember. Oh, look, there they are. Dragonfly and the Ember. 743 pages, and I think they just go upwards from that. Also, these books came out in the 90s, 1992. These books are older than I am. I was born in 94. Do the math. Let's see. I think this book came out in 91. 91. Yeah. Okay. So literally, these books are older than me, which is, I think these are literally the oldest books I have on my shelf then. Anywho, that was what I wanted to say. I'm not going to make my fair flu, and watching Outlander, maybe we'll start this book tonight. I don't know. I will probably talk to you guys tomorrow and let you guys know what I've decided on reading. Hello guys, happy Wednesday. I am here, so is Wyatt, if you can hear him, because I'm going to do a chapter taste test on these two books. Everything in me wants to read Outlander, but I'm like, you know what, Kaylin, let's read Outlander after you finish all the seasons that are out, because then you're going to be missing it and you can read the books to like have that missing part filled. So yeah, the two books I'm going to be testing are The Night Circus and The Beautiful. I have not read anything by these authors ever. Part of me knows that The Night Circus will probably be my choice just because, I mean, it's got the same vibes as Caraval, and I've heard nothing but amazing things about this. I've heard mixed reviews on this series. I've heard don't go into it thinking it's about vampires or like a vampire, like a normal vampire story. But so I'm going to try this one first. I'm going to read the first chapter and I will come back with my thoughts. Okay, so I just read like the prologue and the first chapter, and it's only 9 pages. So from what I know is we're following this girl named Celine, and she is on a ship on her way to New Orleans, and she's from France, and she meets this girl named Pippa. They become friends, and they're both heading to New Orleans, and it's in like the 1800s, and that's all I know. So I mean, I am intrigued to see like more because this has the whole historical vibe, and I've kind of been digging the historical vibe. And at the end of the prologue, this is kind of what makes me want to read it more. It says, "And I will always be the shadowy creature in darkened clothes waiting for you, my love for you." And I'm like, what does that mean? So this is a contender. Now we're gonna go for The Night Circus, and I'll be back after I read the first chapter. Okay, I'm back. I just read the prologue and the first chapter to The Night Circus, and all I know is we have this circus who just appears out of nowhere. It is only open at night, it closes at dawn, and we're in the first chapter. We found out that this girl arrived to the magician, and she is actually his daughter, and he has custody of her. And that's pretty much all I know. So there's really not much I can tell you so far because we didn't get a lot. Am I intrigued? Yeah, but I don't know if I'm intrigued enough because this had me wanting to just keep reading. So I think I'm gonna go with this, which is shocker because I definitely thought this was going to be my choice, but I think this is going to be it. So I'm gonna read this, but right now I think I'm just gonna chill, watch some booktube. I still have that pressure going on in my head from being sick. You can tell by my voice. So I'm just gonna like take it easy. I'll pick up a book when I want to pick up a book, probably after dinner. I don't know, maybe, but I will catch you guys later. Hi guys, happy Thursday. I am home from work and I just went and got the mail, and good month came in, and I'm gonna open it with you guys. But how are you guys? I hope you guys are doing well. I've been struggling this week. I've had the flu, and I just am not recovering as fast as I would like to be. And I think it's one, I went back to work way too soon. Like, I wasn't contagious when I went back to work, but I still probably should have stayed home like one more day just to allow myself to rest. But I didn't, because I just didn't. And with that, I think it's just very hard for me to recover. And I don't know. Like, I feel so exhausted. And this flu feels like COVID, but not as intense. It's basically what this feels like. Like, if any of you had COVID and you know, like, after COVID, the exhaustion you have, that's what I have. I've tested twice for COVID and they're both negative. And I'm like, and I'm debating testing one more time just in case, but I don't know. The only symptoms I have right now that are left over from my flu is the exhaustion and then just like the pressure in my head. You can kind of probably hear it in my voice. I'm congested a little bit. And I have a tiny bit of a sore throat, but I don't know if it's from the drainage from the sinuses. That's really gross, or what. But anyways, enough about my sickness. Let's open book of the month. I'm really excited about the books I picked. Oh, I also have a reading update. I got to page 70 of The Beautiful, and I do like it. Celine just went, and she's about to go to meet up with the girl to make her dress. That's pretty much where I'm at. So we're following Celine, but we're also following the POV of the vampire. So that's pretty cool, but that's all I got for you. So I got 2 books this month. Oh, it threw me off. Their bookmark changed. It says, here's to the 100 months of the best new books. This is, we've hit triple digits 100 months ago. Book of the month relaunched to help readers like you discover new books they love, promote the work of emerging artists, authors. Thank you for being part of our journey. Cute. Okay, so the 2 books I got were both picks. I got Taylor Adams' newest release. I absolutely love No Exit, so I was like, I need to read his newest release, which is The Last Word. If you guys are new here, I don't read my synopsis for my thrillers. I'll read this. It says, after posting a negative book review, a woman living in a remote location begins to wonder if the author is a little touchy or very, very dangerous. In this pulse-pounding novel of psychological suspense and terror from the critically acclaimed author of No Exit and Harper Bridge. Oh, that's right. I remember hearing about this. And yeah, so a book about an author. So excited. Very excited. I kind of want to read this right now. But I'm going to finish The Beautiful. Maybe. I don't know. And then I have The Collected Regrets of Clover. I'm going to be honest. The cover got me. It screamed May. I mean, look at it. And it says, I'm going to read the synopsis. It says, what's the point of giving someone a beautiful death if you can't give yourself a beautiful life? From the day she watched her kindergarten teacher drop dead during a dramatic telling of Peter Rabbit, Clover Brooks has felt a stronger connection with the dying than she has with the living. After the beloved grandfather who raised her dies alone while she is traveling, Clover becomes a death doula in New York City, dedicated her life to ushering people peacefully through the end of their life process. Clover spends so much time with the dying that she has no life of her own until the final wishes of a feisty old woman sends Clover on a road trip across country to uncover a forgotten love story and perhaps her own happy ending. As she finds herself struggling to navigate the uncharted waters of romance friendship, Clover is forced to examine what she really wants and whether she'll have the courage to go after it. I think this is going to be really good for me. I tend to actually really like road trip books. There was another one that I read last year, The People We Keep was kind of like a road trip found family, and I'm guessing that's kind of what this is going to be, the 2 tropes in here. So I'm excited about this. So yeah, those are my 2 picks for book of the month. Yeah, so the plans are today, clean my house so I don't have to do it tomorrow. Clean my house because it is only 2 o'clock. I got home early from work, which is fine with me. I don't really care. because of how I'm feeling. Now, if this was a normal week and I was feeling better, I probably would have pushed for more dogs, but fine. So we're gonna clean the house because tomorrow I have to actually film. Kaylin has to put on makeup and film. I just an intro and outro. We also need to somehow fit in editing today. I want to edit my April wrap-up video, which you guys have already seen once this video comes out. If you guys like the way that video came out, like the format of it, let me know, because I'm really curious. I haven't really seen anyone do a wrap-up like this, and I explained it in that video. If you haven't watched it yet, I'll link it above and below. But basically, I did my April wrap-up vlog style, no B-roll or anything. Basically, I showed you guys the book I was going to be reading, read the synopsis, and then I came back as soon as I done with the book with my review and my rating and all that. Instead of like just your normal wrap-up, I thought it was kind of a cool style. I don't know. I really liked it because the thing with wrap-ups, and I don't like filming traditional wrap-ups because by the time the end of the month / the beginning of the next month comes, I totally forget all my thoughts on my books. So this way is better for me. Yeah, so clean the house. It's pretty much my plans. Bridgerton just came out today and I really want to watch it, but we'll see. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go clean the house instead of procrastinating. Oh, while I'm cleaning the house, I am listening to the Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, the prequel to the Hunger Games, and I've just hit the part where they're about to go into the games. So I'm definitely like very excited to listen to it because I was finding ways to listen to it at work. Like I was cleaning, I'm like, let me put it in. So yeah, definitely want to listen to that. So I'm going to do that, and yeah, that's about it. I will catch up with you guys later. You guys, I'm currently editing my April wrap up, and I just need you guys to hear this because I'm like, did I have a stroke? So there's been it, and I have found out what just happened? I swear to God, I thought I'd what? Grocery haul for the next 2 to 3 weeks. Let me go over everything. First up, we got some seasoned fries, and then I did not realize, but I did order the 4-pound bag of hash browns. You know, it's fine. These will last me forever. I really like to do hash brown bowls for breakfast. So this, some sausage, and an egg. I really like that a lot. It's good and it keeps me full. We have some instant rice because I am going to be doing hibachi bowls, shrimp and chicken hibachi bowls. We got mini pizza crust for lunch, or if I just want this for dinner, that's fine. Shrimp, dishwashing pods, boring. And then we got Italian sausage because I'm going to do an open-faced Italian sausage type deal with peppers, mozzarella, mushroom, stuff like that. There's zucchini and peas and carrots for the hibachi bowls. We got sugar-free cheesecake jello because I'm going to be making strawberry cheesecake, but weight loss friendly. So strawberries, whipped cream, that, and some graham crackers on top. We got pineapple. We got some tortillas, mini chocolate chips, coffee creamer, Diet Coke. We got some breakfast sausage, yum yum sauce, peanut butter. These are one of my favorite snacks to have, rice cakes. I love these. Eggs. That's about it. Nothing exciting, but there you go. Hi guys, happy Friday. I have not talked to you guys yet today, but I've been doing stuff, so let me catch you up to speed. It's currently 3 o'clock. I woke up this morning and I got ready. I filmed a couple content stuff I had to do, and then I went to this park that is really close to my house, and I have always wanted to go, but I was like, you know what? We're gonna go to a park today because it is gorgeous outside. It's like 70 degrees and the wind is blowing, the sun is shining, like it's very pretty. And I originally was gonna go to the water and go sit by the water and read, but I ended up on the wrong road, and the road I ended up on, actually this park that I've always wanted to go to was right there, and I was like, you know what, let's just go. And I went, and I'm so glad I did because it was such a peaceful experience just sitting there and reading. And I actually did go for a walk. I walked for about 30 minutes, and it's really cool. I showed you guys some B-roll before this clip. I didn't go like to where the really cool part is because that part was super crowded and I was already there for 2 hours reading. So I was like, you know what, let's go experience that another time. Let's just go home because it is 3 o'clock. But I did bring The Last Word by Taylor Adams with me, and I ended up getting to part 2, which is 80 pages in. And I really like this book. I literally just got to the exciting part of the book, and I don't want to say too much because I don't know what's in the synopsis and what isn't. But basically you're following this girl who kind of reminds me of myself. She's like an introvert. She has an English cream golden retriever who is like her pride and joy. And I was like, oh my god, me, because I don't know if you guys know this, but my dog Ollie, who just passed in January, he was part English cream, part American. His mom was English cream, his dad was American, and so I love English cream golden retrievers. That is my next dog, will be an English cream or an American. I don't know, a golden retriever regardless is what it is. Anyways, so right there I was like already in it and already like put myself into the story. She also is like, I get my groceries delivered so I don't have to see a single human being. I read a lot of books, and I was like, me. And she is staying in this house for this woman. She's house sitting on this island or the coast, something like that, and her neighbor is this guy who was an author, and they're playing like hangman on the whiteboard, like through the telescope, all that. And she reads this book one night and it's like awful. She leaves a 1-star review, and the author's like, could you kindly take that down? Like, if you don't have anything nice to say, like, don't leave the review, yada yada yada. Like, I worked so hard for this. You're a female, you can never understand, because females don't like horror books, so you don't understand like what they should be and what they shouldn't be. And I was like, oh my god, sir, like just being blatantly rude. And she's like, nope, the review is staying up, I'm not taking it down. And stuff starts happening, and she's like, why is this happening? And it's all happening like right after she posted that 1-star review. And that's all I'm saying. I don't want to say anything else because I think anything else will be a spoiler for this book. But I'm really liking this book. This book is definitely a book you could read in one sitting. Honestly, are Taylor Adams books meant to be read in one sitting? Like, that's what he's known for? Because No Exit's another one sitting. I didn't read his other book. This one is like a 1-star, or one read in one sitting. So yeah, but it is now 3 o'clock. I need to do some editing. I also need to do some cleanup of my house because my parents are coming over tomorrow and the house is not up to my standards. I also need to cook dinner soon. I'm feeling better than what I have. I just can't fight this cold, whatever is going on. I don't know what it is. I just can't fight it. Like the exhaustion feeling. I just can't fight it. So I thought, oh, maybe me going like sitting in the sun, being in nature would like help. And it was nice, but the whole time I was just like, I just don't feel 100%. I feel like maybe 90%. That was bugging me, sorry. Anyways, So yeah, I'm gonna go do those things and I will catch up with you guys later. Hi guys, I'm reading The Last Word, and the hatred I have for the guy that is being the murderer, bad guy, whatever you want to call him. Oh, I don't want to say anything because I don't want to give anything away, but I almost DNF'd this book because there's one trope I cannot do in books, especially when it hits close to home. I just can't do it, and I'm hoping that thing doesn't happen, but like this murderer is trying to do it, and it's just making me so fucking angry because I'm like, how can you do that to this thing? And I'm being very vague, but I'm gonna go back to reading because like I need to know, like I need to find out. Hello friends, happy Saturday. Haven't talked to you guys a lot today. I wasn't saying it all, but I did talk to you guys a little bit this morning. So let me catch you up to speed on what today's been like. So my parents came over and we went to a really cool nursery. I showed you guys some B-roll and I ended up getting a couple plants. I got some tomato plants, and then I got this plant that I call them puppy dog ear plants. But they're called lamb ears. The reason why I got it is because Ollie, my dog that just passed, his ears remind me of puppy dog ears. So I wasn't expecting to get them, but I was there and I felt them and I instantly was like, Ollie, like I need these, and I kind of want to create some sort of memorial garden for him because his favorite thing to do was just to lay outside, and plus I feel like his ears. So we then went to this really amazing restaurant, and I didn't get any B-roll, but it's called Elliot's Woodfire Kitchen and Bar. So basically it's woodfire pizza. We didn't get pizza. We got these amazing pretzel like appetizers with like beer cheese. Incredible. So good. And then we got I got a chicken parmesan sandwich with regular fries. My dad got the same thing, but with sweet potato fries. And with their sweet potatoes, they serve caramel, which doesn't sound appetizing, but you put two and two together and oh my God, it is delicious. Like this place is our new favorite place to go. We're gonna go there all the time. And then I came home and I've actually been editing this vlog, which is good because I had like over an hour of footage I needed to edit. So that's good that I got that out of the way so I don't have to do it tomorrow. I did read for quite a bit. The last time I talked to you guys, I think I was on part 2. I am now on part 3 of The Last Word. I am on page 195 and I really, really like this book. Everything in me wants to just binge the last half of this book, but I'm trying to savor it and not binge it. But literally, I have like this much left. This book has a little bit of humor in it. I don't know if it's supposed to be, but there's a little bit of humor in it. I don't want to say anything else because obviously don't want to give anything away because I feel like any little thing you give away can be a spoiler, especially if it's a thriller book. So I don't want to say much, but I really like this book a lot. This is like feeling like a 4-star book. So yeah, I really, really like it a lot. It hasn't really been psychological yet. Like it says it's a psychological thriller and I haven't really felt very like psychologically thrilled. The only part that got me was right in the beginning when something happens. I'm not gonna say what, but yeah, that was like the only part that like had me kind of like a little scared. Other than that, I haven't really been too scared. But yeah, I really want to read it. If you guys are looking for your next like book to pick up, highly recommend this. Literally, this is a book that's really, really hard to put down, which is great. So there's that. I am actually going to sit down and watch some Outlander. I have been watching Queen Charlotte, which is a Bridgerton story. It's not the new season of Bridgerton. The new season of Bridgerton, I really hope comes out this year. Everything I read says like later this year, which I'm really hoping because I really need that. I do like Queen Charlotte. I just don't like it as much as I like a Bridgerton story. And I don't know if it's because the next Bridgerton we were supposed to get, was it Penelope's story? Is that her name? Someone, I forget her name. That's really bad of me. But I am enjoying Queen Charlotte. I really am. I like it a lot. I just don't like it as much as I like the past seasons of Bridgerton. But I do think it's a really amazing season. Does that make sense? I don't know. But I'm on the last episode, but I don't really want to finish it right now. I want to go back to Outlander. So that's what I'm going to do. I have my low calorie dessert, which is basically all I did was I have some light whipping cream and I put sugar-free cheesecake jello mix in it and I let it sit overnight. I have some strawberries and then I have some graham crackers like crushed up on top, and it is like a strawberry cheesecake but healthy. So that's what I got. And of course, have my water. Let's all take a hydration break. I have really been slacking on my workouts, and I shouldn't say slacking because I've been sick. Like, this is the first day I kind of feel normal again. I've been sick officially a week, and I think today is the first day I feel like 95%, which is great. So yeah, I shouldn't say slacking because I've been sick, but I haven't been slacking on my diet or anything. I've still been eating in my calorie range, but the exercise has not happened. I did go for a walk yesterday and we did walk a lot today. So, you know, we'll get back to it. Maybe I'll go for a walk tomorrow. I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna go watch Outlander and I will talk to you guys when I have an update. Look at how Wyatt is laying down. Like the paw on the pillow, and he's just lounging. I mean, he is a literal model. I cannot with this. Like, oh my goodness. If anyone owns, oh my god, if you own your own animal, like, you get it. Anything they do is just the cutest. Anything. Like this, are you kidding me? So cute. Hello friends, it is now Sunday. I don't think I've talked to you guys today. I apologize, but I just got back from my parents' house, but I have a box to unbox with you guys and a reading update. So while at my parents' house, I just grabbed the remainder of Tokyo Ghoul that my brother had on his shelf. So I now own volumes 1 through 9. They're out of order, I understand. So I'm just going to put them on my shelf. But I actually ended up finishing The Last Word by Taylor Adams. 5 stars, you guys. I really, really liked this book. I think the reason why I really like this book is because Emma, our main character, really reminded me of myself. There's a lot of similarities between me and her that I could relate to, so I think that made it easier for me to put myself into this story. And I don't know, I just really liked the way it was written, and I just liked all the twists that were in here. Didn't see them coming. I will say, if you are going to read this book, this is not a spoiler, or maybe it is, I don't know. So there's a golden retriever in this book, an English cream, and I just want to say, so if anyone goes in this book and it starts reading it, and usually when there's a dog in the book, something happens to the dog. Nothing happens to the dog. The dog is okay in the book. I just want to say that because for me, I literally almost DNF'd this book because of a certain situation, but it turned out fine. Dogs are a soft spot for me, especially golden retrievers. I owned a golden retriever. I grew up with golden retrievers. Golden retriever is my favorite breed, especially the English cream golden retrievers. So they're very special to me. So reading that, I was like, oh, I'm going to DNF this book if something happens, and I will never pick up a Taylor Adams. So nothing happens to the dog. But yeah, I really like this book. I also like there was a little bit of comedy in this book. Like, it was a comedic thriller. The ending made me cry. no thriller has made me cry before. This made me cry at the ending, but I also am a sappy person. So 5 out of 5 stars. If you guys have not picked up The Last Word, this is your sign, pick up The Last Word. But let's get to the unboxing. So this is a book I ordered for myself, and I was not going to order any books. Like, I was not going to buy any books until June, but someone on TikTok said that if you want this certain edition, you better get it because they're not reprinting this certain edition. This is it. And I was like, fine. And I've been seeing a lot of buzz for this book, and this book has also been on my anticipated releases list. And I was like, you know what? Just freaking get it. And I am so excited. I got Fourth Wing by Rebecca Yarros, and look at the stenciled edges. I mean, for this to be just a regular printed book and have stenciled edges, I think that's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm really excited about this book. I've heard nothing but incredible things about this book, and I kind of want to ditch the book that I was currently reading, which was The Beautiful by Renee Ahdieh. I kind of want to ditch it and go for this. Because, I mean, how could I not? How could I not? And yeah, I did order this over Happy Place because, I don't know, I didn't love Book Lovers. I've heard lots of good things about Happy Place. Unlike Book Lovers had like a mixed opinions. I've seen nothing but love for Happy Place. So I will get Happy Place. I think I just want to wait until like summer, but I kind of want to read this book now. Like, just say goodbye to my TBR and read this. I know nothing about this book, and I kind of want to go into knowing nothing. I know there's a romance in here. I know it has to deal with dragon riders and competition. That's all I know. That's all I want to know. So if you guys want to see me read this book, then you might come back to next week's weekly reading vlog, because I think I'm reading this next week. Okay, but that is all for this week's weekly vlog. I'm going to end it here because I already have a lot of footage. So I hope you guys enjoyed this weekly reading vlog. It was much more lively than last week, thank God. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you guys did, give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you guys comment and make sure you guys are subscribing, because I would love to have you here. If you don't already, you can follow me on my social medias. They're always linked down below. I'm on Book Talk and Bookstagram, and I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys are reading lots of good books, and I will see you guys in my next video.